Some of the most unsettling phases of life don't arrive during chaos. They arrive when everything is stable, work is fine, relationships are calm, nothing urgent needs fixing. And yet, something feels off. Not anxiety, not sadness, just a quiet pressure. A sense that you should be doing something, even though there's no clear problem. Most people don't talk about this. They push the feeling down. They stay busy. They add routines, distractions, noise, anything to avoid sitting with it too long, because admitting it raises an uncomfortable question. If nothing is wrong, why does it feel this way? That feeling isn't random. It's responding to something most people never stop to notice, and the way you interpret it quietly determines what you do next, and what you never change, then continue. When this discomfort appears, most people reach for the same explanation. They assume something is wrong with them, so they start adjusting themselves. They analyze their mood. They replay conversations. They label the feeling as anxiety, avoidance, or self-sabotage. Some double down on productivity. Others search for deeper meaning. Many quietly decide they're ungrateful for a good life. The goal is always the same: make the feeling go away. Restore certainty, get back to normal. But that belief does something subtle. It trains people to treat a real signal as a personal defect, to override it instead of listening, to mistrust themselves at the exact moment clarity is possible. That belief feels responsible. It also quietly keeps people stuck. Here's the part most people get wrong. The brain doesn't relax because life improves. It relaxes when life becomes predictable. So when things start going well, the mind doesn't celebrate. It recalibrates. Pressure disappears. Urgency fades. And the nervous system notices the silence. Comfort feels unfamiliar. And unfamiliar doesn't register as safety. It registers as, pay attention. That's why the discomfort isn't loud. It's subtle, restless, hard to name. The mistake most people make happens right here. They treat that signal as something to eliminate, instead of something to interpret, and that choice quietly shapes what happens next. Think about a common workplace moment. Someone finally lands a stable role, decent pay, a reasonable manager, predictable hours, no crisis emails, no constant pressure to prove value. At first, it feels like relief. Then something else creeps in. During quiet weeks, they start checking Slack too often. They reread neutral messages. They wonder why things feel oddly flat. They tell themselves they should be grateful. They don't say anything out loud, because for a long time, tension meant normal, and urgency meant they mattered. When that background noise disappears, the silence feels strange, not threatening, just unfamiliar, and the discomfort shows up there, not as fear, but as restlessness without a clear cause. Here's what's actually happening underneath it. For a long time, your environment kept answering questions for you. Am I needed? Am I relevant? Am I doing enough? Stress answered those questions constantly. So did urgency. So did pressure. When life calms down, those answers disappear. Not replaced, just gone. The brain doesn't interpret that as peace. It interprets it as missing information. So it starts watching more closely, scanning conversations, reading between lines that aren't there. Not because danger is present, but because certainty is absent. And when certainty drops, the mind doesn't ask, what's different now? It asks, what am I overlooking? That's where people make quiet decisions about themselves, without realizing they're doing it. Think about this carefully. Have you ever felt more uneasy during calm success than during obvious struggle? Just notice the answer. No need to judge it. Here's the shift that actually helps. Don't try to get rid of the feeling. And don't try to replace it with positivity. Name the moment accurately. Quietly note, nothing is wrong. Something is changing. Then give your brain one clear signal it can trust. Not motivation. Not distraction. A signal of authorship. One small decision you make on purpose and keep, even when no one is watching. Not to optimize your life, but to remind your nervous system that direction still exists. When that signal is present, the mind doesn't need to invent urgency. It has something steadier to orient around. Feeling uneasy when life is going well is not a warning sign. It is a transition signal. Your nervous system is learning a new version of normal. If this explained a feeling you've had but never named, you may notice it differently the next time life gets quiet. And sometimes, that awareness alone is enough.